Orientation Bureau has called on relevant media stakeholders, particularly the online media practitioners, to partner with the Bureau in giving positive and impactful orientation to Deltans. The Director General of the Bureau, Barrister Eugene Uzum, said this while addressing the leadership of the Online Media Practitioner Association of Nigeria, OMPAN, Delta State Chapter, and the International Human Rights Association, who are on a familiarization visit.
Well, just management and dissemination of government policies, the SMART initiative, taking it down to the people, even in their local languages, giving the people the needed information at times like this. For example, when there was flooding, we get information from NIMET, we take to the people, we clear them of any form of ignorance, we clear them of any form of false belief. We also give them the right information for them to plan. You know, so the State Orientation Bureau has done also, we have the mandate to, sensitize our people on drug abuse, courtesan, anti-kidnapping, robbery, rape, child rights. So it's omnibus, it's quite big because actually orientation cuts across anti-corruption and everything. But we cannot do everything at the same time. So we look at the key ones that adds value immediately and then we run. And in terms of the synergy with other departments of government, it's been very, very robust. It's been very, very robust, and although sometimes there are overlaps, but we manage the overlap, especially with some axes. We manage the overlap because the goal is on the bigger picture. So once we are all set at the bigger picture, we are able to run. There's a natural collaboration, first of all. The natural collaboration is that we have the federal government and the state government as well. So they compare notes, they share information, and to a very large extent they are driven towards the same agenda. In terms of physical collaboration, without prejudice, we've not been able to have that opportunity because of the protocol and COVID. We've not been able to go to Abuja. We've not been able to fly to Abuja to take any meeting, right? So we are only working on the new normal, which is the Zoom session and that stuff. But we are also using this opportunity to call on the National Orientation Agency to compare notes more with what's happening at the state level. This is because the National Orientation Agency is the mother body that sets out the template that's supposed to monitor orientation, and beyond monitoring orientation, that is supposed to benchmark for the people. And that is where the online media comes in. I keep shouting this online media. I've been shouting this, and I will keep shouting it. The online media reports can get to the US in 10 seconds. Why we'll be printing for tomorrow to read. We'll print and then we'll transport our data before we sell, and then they will read it. But the online media hits it, especially verified models. So we're calling out the online media to help us with more of this synergy. Without prejudice, I've heard a lot of things. Thanks to those people for their kind words of what's happening in Delta State, what's in the Fire Okowa is doing with the State Orientation Office. We can't thank him enough. I think if you look at the nature of COVID-19, it took the world unawares. Took the world unawares in the sense that it came underrated, but the death rate has been very, very high. In an economy like the US or that of Switzerland or Italy, Spain, where you have like 2,000, 3,000 people dying in one day, without prejudice, gentlemen, you know that's huge. For England to lose like 1,500 persons in one day, this has been happening. And if you look at the death rate, you will understand that we are really in a tragedy from the pandemic. Now, why are we talking about COVID-19? The Bible has said it, that if you have 100 sheep and one goes missing, you leave 99 to go and look for that one. If you narrow it down to this balance, we have a lot of illnesses. Lassa fever is there. We talked about malaria now, and a whole lot. Malaria, typhoid, this has been there. But to a large extent, our people have some rudiments of awareness on the causes of malaria and even Lassa fever. Because I recall here in orientation, we've been able to go out to do a whole lot of things on Lassa fever. Now, online media is a veritable tool in enhancing information dissemination. No doubt, scientific knowledge and innovation has narrowed down information to our fingertips. And in that direction, the online media is the tool, or what I call the caterpillar, the bulldozer, in terms of driving that process home. No doubt, COVID-19 has also drawn our people nearer to technology that has been existent, that has been inherent, it's been there with us. But today, the webinars and the Zoom meetings of our world has come to stay with us. And the online media is the pivot that will drive the process in terms of our people understanding what it means to get information online, to get facts, to get verifiable information, and most importantly, to key into the new normal. Today, the biggest challenge in the fight against COVID-19 in our climate is fake news, rumors, coming in from the social media, not even from the print media, not from the electronic media, because the electronic media and the print media to a very large extent is regulated. But the unregulated online media, or the quasi-unregulated online media, because most people have turned to journalists from their bedroom. So we are calling on the online media structure to take the bull by the horn. We must have a formal way, beyond information verification, we must have a formal way of ensuring that our people get the right information. So the State Orientation Bureau is going to collaborate with the online media and International Human Rights Commission in creating a better information dissemination atmosphere, and possibly a Delta State volunteering outfit to help drive the information home that COVID-19 is real, that COVID-19 is here with us, that there are no vaccines here to cure COVID-19, but that COVID-19 is not a death sentence. Ladies and gentlemen,